you're actually standing inside a man's mindset.
So, are you ready for 2 or 3 course?
Completely ready. I can't get over the pineapple. So good. Whoa. Wow. Damn it, Chef Ragil. Hi. Wow, this is where the mastermind is.
40 leaves.
40 leaves.
Forest leaf.
You can taste so many in there. So many
Yeah.
things are happening in there. I'm so excited to gain exclusive access inside Chef Ragil Imam Wibowo's Indonesian restaurant, Nusa. This is where you'll find traditional recipes that may have been lost, utilizing ingredients that probably may have long been forgotten. Today on Best of the Best, I'm going to take a little walk right here at the Nusa Gastronomy and pick the brains of Chef Ragil a little bit. Follow me. Hello, hi, thank you. Hi, Chef Ragil, how are you?
Good, I'm
So,
really
here we are.
Welcome to Nusa.
Thank you so much. What a beautiful place. It looks very
Thank you.
old world, simple, clean colonial style, yeah? Like a very homey place, isn't it? So let's have a little conversation,
Yeah,
chit chat.
please.
Okay, let's go.
Well, actually, this house is the resident of mayor of Jakarta before.
Ah,
It's
I
around
see.
1920.
1920s, okay. So it's transformed. Beautiful. Yeah. What a great opportunity we have today with Chef Ragil Imam Wibowo. Yes, Chef Ragil udah cukup lah ya, because he is, to me, you are the next or even already the new icon of Indonesian chefs on an international platform. I mean, you won the CNN's Best Regional Chef recognition, and by WGS also, and also Jakarta Eats, yeah, Best Chef of the Year. I was there.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And from what I know, Nusa means Nusantara, and the food philosophy that I've seen you do is a lot respecting Indonesian culture
Yeah.
and your own personal memories. And I see where that sort of stemming from, because your parents had also an influence of you becoming a chef.
I see that since 2003, the movement is going to other direction than before.
How so?
Almost in every places in the world is going local. So, well, I think this is the moment of Indonesia.
Hi!
This is the
Ooh!
to make this Nusa. My research is around 10 years because I have to know first about the ingredients that Indonesian have. So this is all my
Your play store, your
yeah. This is my kitchen. Actually, this is a little bit of library of Indonesian ingredients.
wow.
Because Indonesian is so huge, so from Aceh to Papua, and every time we coming back to one city, is always find new things. This is the rendang, but they make with the 40 leaves.
Huh? Can I smell it?
Yes, you can smell it. You can stand spicy.
Yeah.
This is a very spicy. Actually, before when the forest is still virgin, actually they make with the hundreds leaves.
100.
Actually, this is a medicine from they call the sulit air in West Sumatra. So they make this food to cooling your stomach.
So I just take a little bit and see what
okay.
happens. Okay.
You try first.
Are you gonna try with me?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sure. It's good actually, especially with the rice.
Whoa! You can taste so many in there. So many
Yeah.
things are happening in there.
Salted fish from Kalimantan. Actually, this one is like truffle. Muntok, you know muntok pepper?
Muntok pepper.
Yeah.
It's a green, actually,
Yeah.
right?
Before we got some greens, and this one is normally for the enhance some food. We just give one and they try it because it's very intense. Actually, we do some research first before we do like a pop-up restaurant.
Right.
Then after we research, we celebrate with the guests and we tell the story about the research that we have for the food that they consume on that night. So the food itself has a story before anybody else in Jakarta starting.
Oh, it's like a whole theoretical
Yeah,
experience.
yeah. So after we do like 3 or 4 times with the Maharasa Indonesia, a lot of my friends says, "Hey, you should have a restaurant like Maharasa." That things make us believe that our concept is can absorbed by the market. So starting 2016, then we open Nusa with the some
2016, yes.
background that I believe that the ingredients of Indonesia is quite good, even though it's hard to find.
Treasure chest right here. I can't believe I'm right here.
Have you seen rotan?
It looks like white asparagus, but
Yes, that's true.
Ah.
And this one is edible.
Oh.
In Kalimantan, normally in Dayak side in Katingan,
Mm-hmm.
they eat all the umbut, the baby of the rattan, and they have like 42 type of rattan. The good things that I have some network in some area of Indonesia, so I believe with my skill and my team skill is gonna be can make some Indonesian food more to the higher level. Something
Yeah.
actually that is the simple reason to make Nusa happen.
Just a few minutes in our sit-down conversation, you will realize that Chef Ragil's dedication to one of the richest culinary traditions in the world, the Indonesian cuisine, is his food philosophy, his life adventure. Chef Ragil would pick a single ingredient and play around with it in completely different ways from traditional to modern, and that's what's interesting about his creations. His menu is ever changing, and that's what keeps people coming back.
All my library and
Oh my God.
traditional kitchen is a backside. You want to see it?
Yeah,
It's
can
a
I?
traditional-
Can I? Traditional kitchen?
There is the modern one
Uh-huh.
for the finishing. This one
Oh my
is
gosh.
traditional.
Yes! The smell of the coals, the pottery.
All the rice is.
Ini langsung, the smell is already traditional smell ya. Smells like a grandma's kitchen, like night and day. Is this a volcano rice or something?
This one is from Puncak. We have
Puncak.
some from Adan Raya. Today we only have like corn rice.
I tasted your corn rice.
Yeah. It's a normal rice from Central Java ke Cempo. They call it a Cempo manis.
Cempo?
Yeah.
May I? The texture.
Yeah, the texture is not too sticky, but it's
Yeah.
also not too perak gitu. Jadi
Yeah.
memang nyatu tapi nggak terlalu nyatu. Because Indonesia have a 7,000 rice, but normally they only consume around 1,000 only. And we very lucky because we quite close with some tribe, so they directly send to us all the rice that they harvested on that season. That's why also our rice is always changing.
This is really, we're getting the world, the best of both worlds, yeah? And you are the one who looked for it. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I like research, especially for the ingredients research.
And we love what you research for us.
Wanna see some plating? Here.
So this is the desserts that we're plating, jajanan pasar right here.
Yeah, normally this one is
Okay.
jajanan pasar, that our interpretation for the jajanan pasar,
Yeah.
but we serve as a dessert. So this one is banana, this one is bubur ketan hitam, this one is cemil, this one is getuk, apa di belakang ini sawut, singkong dikasih kelapa, nanti di atasnya akan di sini akan ada lukis. You know Bronto?
What is granto?
Jagung biasanya pakai gula sama kelapa. Jagung di boil until over explode is
Oh, okay.
over cook. Then they serve with grated coconut and sugar with the coconut grated, and this one we make like brulee. So the flavor is same like the one. This is a good thing become the food director of my own because I can play around with the things. I can imagine with my tongue to make something new, and I can ask my pastry chef to do it.
Nice. one of the perks, isn't it? And I get to eat it. Yay!
Happy
Aku
tummy.
mah, I'm always happy to eat here. Happy tummy. Let's have a taste. It reminds me of, Taiwanese, we also like corn ice cream. It's the same creaminess, yeah? Singaporeans also like corn ice cream.
Singaporean, Malaysian, Taiwan,
Yeah.
and also Japan.
Es jagung potong or something, right?
That's why we love eating. Then we can translate anything that what we want.
Our stories through food. Nusa is having a special dessert week, but they always switch their menus, so this will be one of the seasonal ones that we are lucky to get our hands on. And some cheese. So the texture is banana at all. This simplicity is really zeroing in and focusing on the essence of the natural taste of each element. It's like the familiar flavors in an unfamiliar combination all at the same time. Cocktail fruit.
Yes, mixed coloring, mixed tasting.
I think it's one of those things that good things come in little boxes or something like that. So cute. A hint of spice in there. Oh, the pineapple smells so good. Whoa. This is so good. Oh my god. This is celebrating the simplicity, fruits, and Indonesian desserts. Ooh.
The name is Gandaria.
Beautiful. Let's have a taste. I'll go for this passion fruit mousse first with the crumble. Sweet, tart, light. The texture is a bit gelatinous. Oh, it's hard. Look at this. Some liquid running off here. This will be the white chocolate. White chocolate itself is like cocoa butter. Really smooth. Milky tasting. It's a very welcoming and well-calculated dish from the color to the citrus level. This plate says bright, bright, happy, happy to me. The most acute tasting is the Tamarillo. Thank you. Third dessert course has a lot of elements. This has the mousse, the dumplings, and the pudding, the ice cream, the crackers. What is this familiar taste that I'm eating? It's like he's like playing with my mind. Like I can't figure out what this is, but I just want to keep on eating it. Chewy, crunchy, cold, super cold. Thank you so much, you and your team, for the delicious dessert. I did. It was a little culinary tour to La La Land. So that was a dessert week, and
Yes.
you have different menus always rotating.
Yes, normally the latest one is 2 months. 2 months. We always changing. Indonesia have no dessert. For like normal traditional food. Normally it's only for enjoying the afternoon with some sweets. That's why we take some sweet to become our dessert.
And I actually have 4 desserts. I do not feel heavy at all.
Yes, because it's actually that is the beauty of new ingredients. It's something like when we want to make some mousse, we don't use like a heavy cream, but there is some like lecithin powder or a powder from the soya. Then they make like a big, very good powder to make like a mousse. So it's stable and it's not heavy.
This is where the gastronomy part comes in.
The modernist technique that we can absorb to enhance our traditional method in Indonesian cooking.
Okay. So you're pretty much directing it to education, your next dream, to what message do you have for the millennials watching this right now?
It's always a simple things to the younger chef or even the millennials. Know your basic, doing your basic, and be yourself. If you know all the basic and you do the basic, and if you want to serve or you sell anything that you think is you already know the basic, and it's gonna be something new.
What a delicious night of Indonesian gastronomy. Everything was impeccably prepared and a lucky tour behind the kitchen, the mastermind of Nusa right here. Thank you so much, Chef
Thank you
Ragil.
for coming here.
What a wonderful night. I've
Thank
learned
you.
so much from
Hopefully you enjoy everything.
I did,
Oh.
absolutely. And you continue to inspire me and a lot of people in Indonesia as well. Thank you so
Inshallah.
much
Thank you. Thank you
for
so much
having
me
us,
here.
and all success to you.
Thank you.
And this makes your restaurant the best of the best.
Thank you.
Yeah. You have no idea. I'm like a little fangirl in a rock star studio or something like that. It's the same excitement. I'm just trying to contain myself.
So for the next course we have the